Hi everybody, my name is Sean Oman, also known as Trader1 over on fxchatter.com, and this segment is called The Keys to the Kingdom, which it can be for you if you learn and understand how using the fundamentals in day trading, swing trading, and long-term trading can actually ensure that you're on the right side of your trade. Now what we're going to talk about today is using the fundamentals, and in particular using gold as a metric in order to ensure that the trade that you're making, even though all your technical signals are there, this probability is that you're on the right side of that trade. So now we're going to take a look at a screenshot here of the US dollar Swiss franc. Starting on the right side, the very last candle that you see where we cut this chart off was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you go over two more candles to the left, you'll see right after that a very, very steep rise in the US dollar. So we could have looked at that as a technical signal any number of ways. We could have taken the hammer that formed before it and taken a directional trade off of that. We could have looked at a channel that formed for, I don't know, 7 or 8 candles prior to that and a breakout of that channel. But as most of us know, it's so easy to get into a trade just to find out, even though the technical setup was there, that for whatever reason, the trade turned around and went against us. So how are we using the fundamentals to actually help ensure that we're on the right side of the trade? Now we're going to be looking at a trade of gold, which is one of the tools that we're going to use. Now gold represents a very popular flow target for the entire world's money, especially now during the turmoil in the Middle East, the geopolitical problems that they're having in Europe and around the world. So if we look at 12 p.m. on this chart, we can see on this line chart that right in this area here, right around 12 o'clock, gold made a steep drop. That corresponds or correlates with the move in the dollar. Now, are we using this to predict as a predictive tool as to what's going to happen to the dollar? No, not necessarily. But we're using it to confirm that the trade that we made using our technical techniques is actually the correct trade. So, if we look at the chart again, we can see that right here at 12 o'clock, we had a sharp move as the dollar going up. What's the normal correlation between the US dollar and gold? They move in opposite directions. How are we going to use this knowledge? We're going to keep a chart of gold live as it happens during the day. And before we enter our trade, we're going to make sure that gold is one of the indicators that we're using that's telling us that our trade is going in the right direction. It's a supporting tool, but it can help us with our trading to ensure that we're on the right side of that trade. Fundamental trading is something that you rarely see talked about, especially in the day trading arena, by any course or guru or anybody else that's really talking about that. But in my case, it's turned out to be the keys to the kingdom. You can find out more about my trades, see me trade live every day, see other traders, what they're going to trade, and share what you're trading, all for free on fxchatter.com. I hope you come and join us. Happy trading.